Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Monday, May 17th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern. Being himself the Supreme Being, but thinking himself to be separate, man strives to become united. And what's stranger than that? Ramam Rishi. So we're supreme beings, but we think ourselves to be separate. Excuse me. And we strive to become united. So we think of ourselves as being separate, and we strive to become united. Isn't that crazy? And sometimes in this life, we just need a good excuse to start choosing a more spiritually awakened existence. And we need to know why we are much more amazing than what we have imagined. We want to be shown the steps how to reach a higher dimension of consciousness, one that is easily accessible and instantly available in the now. This world is being forced to re-enter the age of enlightenment from the threat of a global suicide. And there's already millions of people who have reached a higher level of consciousness simply because there's no better place to turn to. And I think it's everybody's chance to let go of all of their struggling and expand all of the limitations that we have had. It has come the time to transmutate all those dense 3D layers of suffering into higher 5-dimensional levels of bliss. Now, each of us, we can exponentially increase the level of spiritual fun that we are currently having in life. The 5th dimensional consciousness is becoming a worldwide trend, and we are being invited to get out of bed, wake up, jump on the enlightenment train with everyone. And this self-awakening journey begins right now by accepting one wonderful and simple fact, that we are spiritual beings who will never cease. Now, do we know that? I think we look at the body, and we're so connected to the body that we don't understand, well, how can that be? No, the body's not immortal. It's not forever. And those who intellectually know it, are they living it? When we live, work, and breathe with this spiritual understanding inside of us, every action we take all day long allows the 5th dimensional experience to naturally initiate itself. And our experience of time and space will expand. And as we find ourselves becoming more patient, understanding, loving, and present to our vast spiritual nature, and we physically embody this eternal soul who cannot be wet by water, nor burnt by fire, we will experience our real divinity inside. And it's almost like it would be for the very first time. We are given the gifts of the gods. We create our reality according to our beliefs. And ours is the creative energy that makes our world. There are no limitations to the self except those that we believe in. Seth. This is such a crucial focus for the civilization of this planet to really, truly, and of course, you're not going to, it's not like, people can't be really forced to do that. They choose to do that. They have to choose to do that. Someone's not going to choose for them. Each moment of our lives contain the possibility of experiencing ourselves as pure consciousness, which is omnipresent, found in everything and everyone. We already are a divine soul. We do not have to do anything to achieve it. We're already that. We already are an unlimited source of divine cosmic intelligence. Already, all of us. And that it's overflowing with infinite love, power, and unstoppable creativity. And to embody this enlightened state only requires one thing: to bring your mind into complete stillness and silence, to fall into the infinite gap that is between your thoughts. You can try it right now. You can let go of the last thought your mind was focused on, and don't touch the next thought that is about to come. Simply be in the middle. Be still. Relax into your heart and enjoy being here now. Explore this for as long as you choose, until you feel a perceptual paradigm shift occur. You will know when it happens, and just in case, understand that you have, there's several different, I guess you could call it heads ups for us on entering the fifth dimension. What it actually means by entering the fifth dimension. And a lot of people, I don't think, understand. They think that the fifth dimension is some kind of, everybody's got to go there. Everybody got to go all at once. But here's one of the signs. Daily life will be absolutely bubbling frequently with sensations of deep gratitude, joy, lightness, love, and wonder. It's a major upgrade for us. The stepping through the fourth to the fifth dimension are like receiving a major upgrade in our operating software and DNA hardware. It's as if our mind body will be offered to work inside the newest, fastest computer that operates smoothly at the speed of light. It will help if we reboot it. Meditate, exercise, and look at your diets. A lot of people, raw vegetarian diet, a lot of people can't, that it's just commitment, which will make our bodies and mind much more stable, expansive, and have a sharp creative mind, clear memory, make our overall life much easier to operate. So during this upgrade from 3D, people say what happened to 4D. You're passing through. During the upgrade from 3D to 4D, you'll experience random feelings of deep inner peace, thoughts about letting go of everything in your life. When you wake up in the morning, it'll be easier to stop dwelling on any harsh 3D issues, such as money, lacking love, debt, schedules, ill health, not having enough time, or stress from having too many things to do. In 5D consciousness, it is not possible to live in fear. Zero. It is not possible to live in fear in 5D consciousness. And when your karma, your energetic subconscious patterns, that's what karma is, energetic subconscious patterns, comes up to be processed and released, you will feel this, and you will naturally, something deep inside you will just relax and let it go. There is a deeper trust, sensitivity, and ability to feel the old pattern of your body and it's holding on to. And do not over-identify with it. Just know who you are cannot be limited or labeled any quantified experience. You will know that you're entering the 4D or fifth dimensional real realm because you'll feel very spacious and light. You'll sense this open, trusting, effortless flow of life in each moment. So it's not like you're not going to trust, you will be in full trust. And a real feeling of wonder and excitement will be inside you about your life. As this natural lightness will help you to greet new opportunities with real love and gratitude each time. And as you explore this transition from 3D to 5 dimension, it's best to deeply love and accept yourself as you are. Practice welcoming whatever experience arises with an open mind and let it go. Get to know yourself as a spiritual being who is limitless, all-powerful, and deeply connected to the source of all that is. The second notice that you'll recognize, heavy negative issues you're carrying will release easier and move through you more quickly. Everyone is here to do their work of learning the lessons their soul came here to learn. You, too, will be learning how to let go, drop your negativity, smallness, powerlessness, incompetency, and poverty consciousness. You will be releasing all the old, heavy baggage you've been carrying for lifetimes. This is the only way you can enter into these higher vibrational 4D, 5D levels that are full of trust, lightness, laughter, and love. Any old memory that your body is holding on to that is not full of the highest frequency will come up for you to feel, review, and re-experience. Your job is to use that information as a springboard to take you deeper inside, into the core of your being, where you can emerge with it, melt into it, and transform it. Entering 5D is all about true alchemy. Instead of it taking months or years in psychotherapy for your karma to dissolve, it will take minutes or even seconds. It's like the universe will be turning up the velocity on your inner juicer and turning your dense, heavy substances, thought feelings, removing the pulp, keeping the essential nutrients, and giving you a more enlightened experience of life that feels like liquid light. And number 3, you will physically experience the world as being more beautiful with your senses. The colors of the world will look brighter, stronger, have more pizzazz to them. You will see a wider spectrum of light and frequency that may even appear like sparkly rainbow hippie colors. And when you're more emotional, the colors will become even more beautiful and have a happy vibration to them. The most simple raw fruits and vegetables will have an exquisite healing taste, and your sense of smell can become extremely heightened. You may smell what your neighbor is cooking the way down the street. You will be able to hear the divine song of creation, the music of the spheres, the eternal Om, and the sound of silence. You can attune your listening to an orchestra of light that is constantly playing in the background, bringing tears of joy to your heart. You'll feel and know you are communicating with the fifth dimensional beings who are tuned into you by a deep interconnected feeling in the chest, heart, and belly. As every being on this entire planet receives their upgrade, it'll become easier and easier to hear the message from the fifth dimensional beings. Yet the real work will be in integrating what they are saying and how to apply it to your life. It's like a third grader entering the classroom of a physics mastery program and trying to remember and relate to the pertinent information to his world. Many people will be able to hear these higher dimensional messages long before they will see them in 5D. Our minds are mainly quiet and at ease, so we won't doubt that we are receiving a download from them. The higher the frequency of the subject that you want to talk about with them, the easier it is for them to hear, understand, and notice that you're speaking to them. Seeing 5D intergalactic beings will become an accepted occurrence in society. For you to see all the 5D beings around you depends on your belief system and your ability to transcend the layers of limiting thoughts that restrict your consciousness from experiencing the seemingly impossible. You will move like water from one life experience to the next. There will be no judgment or negative feelings about how or why things are done the way they are done. You will realize that you are not the doer and that a higher power doing life through you. The same number of events may happen on a normal day, yet there will be a much deeper, richer, and more phenomenal experience of each one. Life will be full of lightness and a love for being alive, that it creates a timeless sensation of your life. What seems like 2 weeks in the third dimension can seem like a month in the fifth dimension. The normal string of events in a day may not seem to happen in order or a straight line. You may experience them randomly or move instantly from point A to point H or Z in seconds. The 3D view of time will seem pointless and like kindergarten consciousness, as you'll understand that there is no end to this life. You'll know you are an eternal being who cannot die and is all-powerful. You'll intimately know that when this body ceases, you will continue to live on and on and on forever. You will know this without any doubt. If you meditate deeply on your essence, you can even come to know the time and place of your physical death. You'll constantly have unexplainable synchronistic experiences giving you signs on where to go and what to do. And these experiences and miraculous manifestations will happen regularly. It will feel like you are on a miraculous journey through a magical world and anything is possible. What you look or took for granted as scientific, rational laws of this universe that absolutely cannot be broken will be constantly shattered and removed. Whatever you once thought was impossible to happen will and can manifest right before your very eyes. For example, you may be chatting on the phone with a friend and ask them some random questions that they cannot answer. When you hang up, the next song you hear on the radio will contain the words that instantly answer your question for you. Sometimes the answer will come first before the question comes, or They can even show up at the exact same time. When your third eye is fully open, you will start to see through this 3D dimension and into the fourth and fifth layers. This means you may start seeing lights, portals, or layers of energy in the sky, or perhaps right across your kitchen table. And as the veil between dimensions gets thinner, you will see more and more and more of what is really around you. You may start seeing extraterrestrial beings, UFOs, or bizarre things that are here already, yet just hidden from normal people's eyes on the other dimension, as if they were once cloaked. It is nothing to be concerned about, as the energy at this point on the planet is already so high that the darker beings cannot handle the vibration. And when humanity opens up to 5D consciousness, we will all be informed that we are all intimately part of an intergalactic community and are taken care of, the genetic offspring of the most highly evolved, spiritually enlightened, loving beings that we can imagine. And when we meet people who are living in the fifth as well, can bring up such deep happiness inside, they could bring tears of joy to your eyes. Science and spirituality will truly become one. And we will have a full and total understanding of how it all works, as we will be merged with the oneness of all things. By practicing listening to your guides on the higher realms, you'll be able to know anything about anyone at any time. Any question someone asks you, you can access the Akashic records and immediately have the answer to it. You may be able to foresee how certain events will unfold into the future, and yes, not always be able to predict the exact future events, as this would not be in alignment with the highest mystery and joy of this life, making life truly a wondrous adventure to explore. So you bow down and respect the mystery of life, knowing it will be totally perfect, exactly as it unfolds for each and every single one of us. You will know and feel divinely guided by something higher than your own mind and imagination. And as your mind begins to quiet, you will be able to hear your guidance from the other dimensions. And this may be from angelic guides, spirit guides, past ancestors, or beings on a higher plane showing you the way home. And as you tune into this, you will soon realize that you have many beings in higher dimensions that are around you, helping you all the time. And whoever you cannot connect with, you will feel extremely supported, safe, secure, as the frequency on this planet will be so high that no lower dark energies will be able to survive here. You will be able to trust 100% in the correct and experiences you have, in the connect. These beings will be seen with your third eye and your mind's eye at the beginning for most people. There are always exceptions to every rule, yet if you wish to, you can start opening up your third eye to see what is really here. Simply spend the majority of your time focusing on your attention, visualizing a bright golden light that is lit up in the back of your head. You can access the miraculous powers of your true multidimensional body, because time and space are illusions, and all matter is energy and consciousness. And you are made of the same stuff as everything around you. You'll be able to manifest the most amazing things with your mind. With much surrender, patience, and practice, we all will realize that our God and being able to explore the hidden siddhi powers inside you. This means anything you can imagine you can manifest in the physical 3D world, including things with your new upgraded body. You will be able to learn how to pass your hand through a solid surface, physically levitate above the ground, move objects with your mind, bilocate, be in 3 or more places at the same time. And basically anything that you can imagine, you will be able to experience. Advanced beings will assist you and even help you to time travel with your body to other worlds and dimensions. You will enter into the sphere of your existence, which means that you'll be able to jump into any event in your life, past or future, instantly and experience whatever it is you wish to experience. You will realize that you're an intimate part of an intergalactic community, and there are beings who are 1,000,000 years more advanced than our civilization who have been here for the past 400,000 years watching our every move. You will feel embraced by this new family and know where your true roots are. We all want to enjoy our time here to the maximum. During this time of increasing energy and vibration on this planet, we must choose to keep a high frequency level if we are to fully explore this world in the most enlightening and enjoyable way. To be able to do this, we must travel deeply inside ourselves and rest in the silent source that is at the core of who we truly are. We must be willing to relax, let go of all our old uncomfortable habits, and drop into the unknown zone. The most healing feelings in the universe are found within each and every one of us. The inner spiritual journey is the greatest journey a human being can take in their entire lifetime. We are deeply privileged to have the time and energy to explore this. It's good to know that supreme states of bliss are happening to millions of people all around this planet right in this now. And this global wave of higher consciousness is highly contagious and growing bigger and wider every day. We are not alone on this journey. We have tremendous support if we are willing to receive it. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to get interrupted, and I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we care to do is relax our physical bodies. Eliminate all of the stress, fear, frustration, anxiety. Just wash it off. Let it go. It doesn't serve us any greater good. It blocks us on a lot of avenues. So we just let it go. And understand that we are not the body. So we're able to view the body from many different perspectives. You can view the heart beating and identify the space between heartbeats. But the body is important to relax naturally. And only you have that power to do, to relax your body. So you sit in silence. And you breathe easily. And you're only focused on one thing, the now. And when you focus on the one thing, the now, all the other stuff, noise, mind chatter, gone. Totally disappeared. And this is where we fall into a deep peace. Tranquility, benevolence. It's just where you're floating. Not thinking a thing. And this is our natural state of being. And this is the door to the fifth dimension. Being in the now, we still are ego and mind. We still are subconscious mind. All of the noise and the chatter of these incessant thoughts, tens of thousands of them, which most of them aren't ours, we don't participate. We just keep letting them float on by like the clouds. So, as we move the body into the arms of the God that we are, the pure consciousness, the body goes into complete, deep relaxation. Picture that. Imagine that. Not a care in the world. No worries, no stresses, no fears. They're not there. They're gone. And the now's all we have, because we don't have a future, because we create the future in the now. And the past is dead, dank, and gone. And we have memories and everything that we store in our library, our subconscious mind, and we revisit them because they're enjoyable. But we don't stay with them day after day, day after day. We put the book away and we move forward. Some of us will go into the past, which is like an elephant graveyard. It's dank and foggy, and there just doesn't seem to be anything going on. And they committed to running teams and the teams, or those of us of the collective consciousness, that are aware, that are awake. Some of us will stay on that path so long that we will bring that past in the future that doesn't exist, create that future from that past, and relive that past in that future. So as a lot of people will say to themselves, no matter what I do, I seem to always end up here. Some of us will go into the future that doesn't exist because we wander. And we're just constantly asking ourselves, when is this going to happen? When's that going to happen? When am I going to have this? When am I going to have that? When are things going to change? And it becomes really frustrating and hurried and stressful. So that's why we focus only on the now. The now is the gateway to so many things. It is your gateway to open up the 5D door, walking in. It's beneficial to understand this. So what do we do when we start to gravitate out of the now? By thoughts, there's the clouds passing in the sky, and we just grab onto one, and it takes us off. Now, most of us do this, not all of us, but it's nice to be consciously aware of it, where you can say, okay, so I'm floating off, I'll just focus on my breath, and I'll be in the now. I'll be in the now 24/7. And that's a guarantee 3,000% of the time. Every time you focus on your breath, you're in the now. Now understand that the body that you're in is actually being cradled by you, the God. But this is completely relaxed. And you notice that you look at the body and you see that there's several like wheels of light going right through the center of the body. Different colors. They all they look like different flower shapes with different geometrical writing in the centers. And this is where you, the God, flows. The chi, the ki, the prana, the God, force, love, light, energy. This is where we, the gods, flow through the body. And we're like an energy spring. So we flow with the divine positive energy, our breath, and then the God, force, love, light, energy, all the way up from the root chakra, the Muladhara, the red chakra, all the way up to the top of our heads, the crown chakra, the violet wheel of light. And so we're like this fountain, and this energy, it fountains up over the head, comes back down to the root chakra, and it goes back up through. Perpetual. And we notice that we literally connecting to all of the emotions and the organs of the body. So we look at, we want to know what blocks them. If we get blocked, what is it that blocks them? What is it that we're trained in the exterior world that causes us to conjure these thoughts? So like with the root chakra, the red chakra, the number one chakra, the Muladhara, this is our survival. Survival means, food, being grounded, career, money. And our physical association with it are our spine, rectum, legs, arms, and circulatory system. And we know that it's blocked by fear. Our survival is blocked by fear. And then we move to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This is our pleasure in this life. It's our ability to accept others and new experiences. And our emotional issues are sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. And the physical association, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, and immune system. And what stops our pleasure? Guilt stops it. And then we move to the yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is our personal power. It's our ability to be confident through the heart, mind, and in the flow of our lives. And the emotional issues that we experience are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Our physical association is the central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, and skin. So what blocks our willpower? Shame. Shame blocks our willpower. And then we move to the emerald green wheel of light. This is our heart chakra, our anahata. It is our ability to love. Our emotional issues are love, joy, and inner peace. Our physical association, heart, thymus, lower lung, circulatory system, immune system. And then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. It's our ability to communicate. It's our truth, self-expression. Physical association is thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the ajna, intuition, sense of purpose and direction in this life. It's our ability to focus on and see the big picture. Emotional issues are intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. Physical associations, pituitary gland, eyes, and sinuses. And then we move to the seventh chakra, crown chakra, the violet wheel of light. This is our direct connection to the divine, to us, the God. Our emotional issues are inner and outer beauty, our connection to spirituality and pure bliss. Our physical association is the pineal gland, brain, and nervous system. So these energies that we are, the divine positive energy and the God force love light energy, and we bring them all the way up through these chakras, all the way top of the head. And what blocks our cosmic energy, our divine connection? Ego attachment. Ego attachment blocks us. So we take this power, this energy, and we hold it at the top of our heads briefly. We are love, we are God, and we are one. And as soon as we do that and hold it, we compress and condense it into pure liquid energy. Massive, powerful. And we release it over our pineal glands. Pineal glands are important to us while we're in these physical forms. When they are fully functioning, healthy, and happy, they connect us to all the particles of existence, all the dimensions, everything and everything, yet nothing and nothing. Now, you can see your pineal gland any way you choose through your heart, mind's motion picture, of which you're the director, the producer, you're the creator, choreographer, actors, actresses, everything. But I view it as a green ball, a rosebud. And when I release this pure liquid energy over it, it instantaneously transforms into a massive rose with multicolored petals, sending out these magnificent waves of pure energy. And the deep eternal love and the deep eternal gratitude and the deep eternal peace are just absolutely magna glorious. They're phenomenal. And I feel them because the rose, a beautiful fragrance, it floods me, head to toe, inside out, continuously. And this energy is so perfect, so omnipotently powerful. And then you discover that the rose is you. I discover that the rose is me, and I'm the rose. And all these phenomenal, deep energy, emotions, and feelings are coming from the God within me. These bodies that we're in, the higher self, the spirit, the soul, the ego mind, the heart mind, subconscious mind, all one. And we are heaven on this earth. The soul is the heaven. The body is the earth. And every single step that we take, we are creating paradise. And we're shining our light 360 degrees everywhere as it fans out into all existence. And we're flooding everyone on this planet, all life, the highest supreme value in the universe, with this pure, deep, eternal love. Saturating, flooding, bathing every single one, all of our brothers and sisters, whether they're asleep or awake. All life, the highest supreme value in the universe. And it is perpetual. It's non-ending. It doesn't ever end, this flooding of deep, eternal love, gratitude, and peace for everyone. Now, we are consciously aware. Other parts of us are asleep. So we seek out the parts of us that are awake. So, for instance, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. Ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Moria, Abundancia, Pel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua, many, many, many more. The archangels are a civilization that vibrate at a different frequency than we do. This is why we don't see them like we see each other. But we do meet with them. But most of the time while we're meeting with them, we don't know, we don't make that connection that they're an angel. It's usually after the fact. And then it dawns on us that wasn't just a regular, happenstance interaction or meeting. That was an angel. And you'll feel the bliss when you acknowledge that. Now, they all have the same message, but it's delivered in numerous ways. And it always comes down to, isn't it absolutely phenomenal, fantastic, magna, glorious, spectacular to be alive in these bodies and this now? and you agree, and the bliss floods you. Now, they can surround any one of us in the tens of thousands. Because of their vibrational frequency, they can hold a large number in a small area. Now, the ascended masters, they've mastered ascending into physical form, ascending out of physical form, holding pure consciousness God form. We are mastering physical form, and we are creating our experiences to perfect our creation. So doesn't it make sense that we seek out the parts of us that are awake and understand that the archangels, cherubim, seraphim archetypes, and ascended masters are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. So we call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. Yet, only those that are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and complete liberation of this planet. Now, they come in the billions, and they're with us now consciously. We call upon all of the light energy beings out there that are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Yet, only those that are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet. Now, they come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex fills this universe with no sacred space to spare. They come in trillions of Gugaplexes from every direction, and they are with us now, consciously. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials. Yet, only those that are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming this circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of them. Over 1,000 travel through the solar system every day. Trillions throughout the universes every day. The ones we're somewhat familiar with, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Feline, the Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian, and many, many, many more. They've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And in the billions, they are with us now, consciously. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and complete liberation of this planet. And in the billions, they are with us now, consciously. We call upon all light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. Now, we're all familiar with a smidgen of them. They come in shapes, sizes, colors, forms, and configurations which we've never seen before. With these eyes that we have, we only see 1% of what is. Ones that we're somewhat familiar with: fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, wood, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. And in the trillions, they are with us now, consciously. They're all gathered arm in arm, hand in hand, in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance. And we're all one. And we're all God. And we're all love. And our God, force, love, light, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. This light emanates from the gods within each and every single one of us. It is omnipotently powerful. It is pure, deep, eternal love. It is so brilliant, it graves out the darkness of sacred space. It would take over 1,000 trillion suns to even compare to its brightness. And it graves out the darkness of sacred space. That is absolutely phenomenal. And we are flooding all life, the highest supreme value in the universes, head to toe, inside and out, with this pure, deep, eternal love, saturating all of us. Now, we begin to ascend above this planet. And as we do, we come into full contact with this massive ocean of glitter. It's everywhere. We see trillions of vibrantly colored lights flashing back and forth. And we notice that when we zero in on these reflections, they are these little perfectly microscopic etch mirrors of which we can enter. And we discover that all of us are teachers and students of each other. We are either teaching or learning from each other. All the parts of us. Eternally, always. We continue to ascend above this planet. We're immediately met with emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. Then we're met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that reminds us all of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. We are then met with the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with a white fire armor. This armor emanates and is generated from our God force, love, light, energy within us. It is impenetrable. It protects us 24/7. No lower dark matter, survival matter frequency can even come near us. No demon possession. Nothing can affect it. Nothing can change it. Nothing can harm it. Yet. Only you. Only you. Only you have the power that if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency low enough, whether consciously or unconsciously, through hatred, anger, fear, greed, envy, you will create a breach in your white fire armor enough to allow lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come rushing in. Now, if you do decide to do this, you're immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance, sending them to pure consciousness where they are literally gone forever. We are then met with the violet ray. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. It can cleanse and purify the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, restoring our vibrational harmony of deep eternal love, gratitude, and peace. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is the column of light that reminds us all that we are the sun. We are the sunlight. We are the rain and the rainbows. We are the sunsets and the sun rises. We are the trees and the forest. We are the soils. We are the animals. We are the sky, the clouds, the rivers, the oceans, the lakes, the streams. We are everything, and everything is us. So when you see a sunset or a sunrise or any grand vista, it is you. You're the beauty. You're the divineness. You're the bliss. You're the love. It is you. We continue to levitate above this planet. Some of us step outside our physical form, hover effortlessly above our bodies, if we're carrying physical form. And why? Because we can. We come into full contact and full view of this massive crystalline light tower. We created this tower. It's larger than this solar system. In the center of the column is this oblong sphere. In the center of the sphere is this golden white ball of light. It's surrounded by numerous multicolored rings of light. And it is sending out these constant waves, almost like a warm mist that just kind of penetrates through us, head to toe, inside and out. And the golden white ball of light is pure, deep, eternal love. Then comes gratitude. Then comes peace. Then comes gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, well-being, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance. It's never ending. And we discover that it is the God within us. Now, at the top of this crystalline tower, we designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees, as it's doing right now, as it's been doing, saturating all of us from head to toe, inside and out, with pure, deep, eternal love, gratitude, peace. And that's flooding everything. The golden ocean at the top, we designed it so it can come cascaded down 360 degrees everywhere. We're changing the very fabric of existence with this planet and the civilization. We're opening the door to the higher dimensional frequencies. It is up to us to walk through them. All of us are drops of this golden ocean, and we also hold the essence of this golden ocean. Golden oceans are drops of the golden ocean. And the only separation is the illusion. Only the separation is the illusion. We see our meditative sphere at set center circle. We created this meditative sphere over 3 years ago. It holds almost 1,400 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of the highest intent, all of the highest vibrational frequency, hundreds of millions of us, on and off world, every day. Flooding us all, saturating us all, head to toe, inside and out, with this pure, deep, eternal, God force, love, light energy, which is everywhere. We're being bathed in the very love that created us all. And we are all moving, decidingly so, into fifth dimensional realm, fifth dimensional frequency. Surround yourself with the most positive, happy, good vibe people that you know. Whoever makes your heart sing each time you meet is someone you want to spend more time with, as they will support you in remaining open to the highest energies available. The higher vibrational people that you can hang out with, the easier your ascension journey will become. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose. An easy breath out through the mouth. Move easily and slowly. And 5 or 4 minutes, 5 or 45 minutes every day in complete stillness and silence. Whenever you can, sit very, very, very still, as if you were a statue made of one solid diamond. Don't move a muscle. Keep your eyes relaxed, your shoulders and jaw relaxed, and just watch the breath as the body breathes for you. The longer you can remain in relaxed, perfect stillness, the more crystal clear your mind will become, and the easier it will be to remain at peace as the energies increase. Welcome to the 5 dimension. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night and the following morning. And we will return here Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern, and continue our global guided meditation call. Our time for change call this Wednesday, and our reverse aging call this Friday.